Hey guys, here with another video. Today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different, a little bit fun. Today I'm going to give you my top 5 favorite and top 5 least favorite cologne bottle designs. There's going to be some obvious great design bottles here, and there's going to be some really atrocious, absolutely disgusting looking bottles in this list. This is going to be strictly cologne. There's going to be no perfume bottles in this. I'm just going to go with the cologne, men's cologne only. So if you're a chick and you're watching this video, you're free to watch it, but you're not going to see any of your least favorite bottles or favorite bottles in this list. So with that being said, I am not going to be judging the quality of the juice. It's going to be strictly, the list is going to be strictly based on how good or how bad a particular bottle looks. So, without further ado, allow me to get started here. I am going to start with my top 5 least favorite, and then I'm going to go on to my top 5 favorite. Here comes number 5 of my least favorite bottles. Number 5 is going to be Davidoff's Champion. I'm not sure what they were trying to accomplish with this bottle design. I mean, obviously it's supposed to look like a dumbbell, but really it just looks dumb. It's tacky, it's really cheap looking. I've had the wonderful displeasure of seeing this bottle in person at a TJ Maxx, and I have to say it's truly tacky, it's truly ugly. I don't know how the juice smells, but I can only imagine that if the juice is anything like the bottle, it probably smells like rotten cat piss. So, with that being said, let's move on to number 4. Coming in at number 4 is going to be a fragrance, well, it's going to be pretty much anything Ed Hardy. I couldn't narrow out a specific fragrance from the house of Ed Hardy that I think looks tackiest, because in my opinion, they all look terrible. From Love and Luck, to Love Is, to Villain, to the Skulls and Roses, to pretty much anything Ed Hardy touches. I'm just not a fan of the designs, you know, the tattoo art and stuff like that. I love tattoos, but I don't want to see that kind of stuff on my cologne bottles. It really just looks cheap. It looks something like what a hooker would wear or like. And I'm not, you know, trying to insult the people that absolutely love the bottle designs. If you love Ed Hardy's designs, but you know, anytime I see Ed Hardy, I just think, man, this isn't 2008 or 2009 anymore. Let's move on. So, coming in at number 3, it's going to be a fragrance from the house of Azarro. This fragrance I actually didn't even know about until I watched a review from my fellow reviewer and one of my favorite reviewers. I just noticed he put a video up, come back, Chad. It was Decibel, and I have to say that is by far one of the ugliest, tackiest, simplistically stupid bottle designs I've ever seen in my entire life. It looks like, you know, I understand they're trying to make it look like a microphone, but it just looks like a dildo. It's really awful looking, and you know, I mean, it's just you know, it gives me nightmares just thinking about it. That's number 3. Coming in at number 2 is going to be a fragrance. Now, I haven't had the displeasure of seeing this bottle in person, but I will tell you, just judging off of the pictures I've seen, that it is absolutely horrifying that someone would honestly think this was a good bottle design, and that is Ben Sherman Cologne by Ben Sherman. This looks like someone had a seizure while they were drawing it out, and it's just so ugly. It's like, you know, like a little kid just drew the shapes or whatever. It said, this is what we're going to call our bottle design, and then they put it in real life, and it looks like Transformers or something. Like he's like a fucking robot's going to transform out of the bottle, and it's going to spray you with something or whatever. It looks really creepy. I don't really care for it. And yeah, I mean, it's just god-awful. There's nothing else to be said. Coming in at number 1 is definitely by far the ugliest bottle I've ever seen, and that is Green by Diesel. I don't know whether or not I'm supposed to spray this on myself or if I'm supposed to spray my plants with this. It's just completely stupid looking. It looks like some sort of pesticide. I don't know who the hell would even think this would be a cologne. If I saw this in the store, I'd probably avoid it. I mean, it's just retarded. It's ridiculous looking. It's cheap plastic, and really, I mean, honest to God, I don't know whether or not I'm supposed to spray it on myself or kill roaches with it. It's just god-awful. That is number one. There are some other fragrances that I think the bottles are ugly. There's Rokas Man. To me, it just looks like a weird butt plug. But anyway, I'm not going to talk about that. Let's go on to the top 5 favorite fragrances. No more humor. Getting straight to business. Coming in at number 5 is going to be a fragrance from the house of Bond, number 9, called Brooklyn. Now, I personally am a fan of graffiti. I love graffiti, and you know, I just love it. You know, period. I love looking at it. And this bottle is very well done. If I were to imagine what would Brooklyn actually look like on a bottle, this would be it. And you know, they just absolutely capture the essence of Brooklyn, of New York. It's just a really beautifully designed bottle and nothing but props. It's one of my favorites. Coming in at number 4 is going to be a fragrance or fragrances from the house of Gucci. Gucci Pour Homme 1 and Gucci Pour Homme 2. Personally, I like 2 just a little bit better because I like the contrast of colors a little bit more with the gold and blue. However, Gucci Pour Homme 1 still looks amazing. I could tell you from personal experience that the bottle is very heavy, the cap is very heavy, everything is very well crafted, and it's just really beautiful. Coming in at number 3 is going to be a fragrance from the house of Nasomatto called Black Afgano. I'm sure a lot of you have heard of this fragrance. Some people have described this bottle as ugly. I'm not a huge fan of the fragrance, but I absolutely love the bottle. It's very sleek, it's very mysterious. They do use similar shape in, I believe, most of their fragrances. It's very expensive, but it looks expensive. If you've seen it in person, it's absolutely stunning. I love this bottle. I love everything about it. The color, the blackness, it just looks really nice. Coming in at number 2 is going to be a fragrance from the house of Van Cleef and Arpels. Most of you already know what this is just by saying the company that made it. Midnight in Paris. It's gorgeous. You get a nice heavy bottle, beautiful cap. The detail in the bottle itself is absolutely amazing. If you look at it, it looks like it's transitioning from a sunset to stars. It looks really, really great in person. It's just a beautiful bottle. Coming in at number 1 is going to be my absolutely favorite bottle design of all time. I just love it. Seeing it in person, I love the juice. And when I saw it in person for the first time, I just fell in love with it. And that is Givenchy's pie. They're trying to do some sort of pyramid thing here with the you know, in scriptures and stuff like that. I mean, it's just really, really well made. It looks absolutely amazing. It looks like you're looking at a piece of art, displaying a piece of art. It's just really gorgeous and really beautiful. I absolutely love this bottle design. So, with that being said, guys, that's my top 5 least favorite and favorite bottle designs. If you guys have any bottle designs that you love or hate, feel free to let me know in the comments. If you disagree with anything I've said, feel free to let me know in the comments. Make sure, excuse me for the phone, make sure that you check out my Facebook page. Make sure you check out my Facebook page again. And then when you're done checking it out for the second time, check it out for a third time. Anyway, that's it for this list. I have to go. Thank you for watching. Peace.